Ku Klux Klan.
The government was intended to be of the white man, by the white man, and for the white man.
Mongrel type of people.
In 1968, the Klan wanted to march here in Bloomington. The black market was burned on Kirkwood.
On the levee, there were several restaurants and bars, places that I shouldn't go to, that the local individuals hung out in. And so it was kind of iffy. If you went in there, you would end up, probably getting your head knocked off.
But there was one safe haven to socialize on the west side.
All cities have this particular residential area. In Detroit, they call it
having a place to go and enjoy myself. And it was one of the places that welcomed black folks.
It may not look like much now, but during its heyday in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, 1107 West 7th Street was once the epicenter of Bloomington's black social scene. Finished in 1950, the Pkg Pollard Lodge started out as just a single basement. As it became more popular, it earned the nickname The Hole.
On the weekends, that's where you would find me, at The Hole,
The first time I went.
What'd you think?
I had dinner there. I had chitlins or KYs. They had a DJ, you could dance.
Played card games and, listen to music, shoot the breeze, tell a lot of tales.
The Hole was a place for the black community, IU community, city community. So even IU folk knew this is where you can come and you can just relax and be you.
Jean Devane, originally from North Carolina, came to Bloomington in the early 60s, befriending a then relatively unknown entrepreneur by the name of Bill Cook. He would go on to work as vice president of Cook Medical's biggest sales division, and thanks to Devane and other young black professionals, The Hole got a first floor.
With a little bit of my influence, I was able to get funding. We were able to get a community project center there. We hired local people to do community things, and it was, as I say, very, very successful.
But the prosperity wouldn't last.
We had a little kickback from the local black folks. We ended up losing because we were voted out. That started the downfall of The Hole.
The Pkg Pollard Lodge began its rapid decline in the 90s before being sold in 2006.
Gutters.
The buyer is a longtime Bloomington resident. He was nice enough to give us a tour when we were in town.
But yeah, come on in.
We come in that door,
Yeah.
and we head down these stairs.
Yeah.
And this was historically The Hole.
This
Right.
was the hole there, then there was that bar.
Bar to the left.
That was where the pool table used to be.
Pool table was here. And I'm assuming,
then-
is this the dance floor?
And then the dance floor, yeah.
Dance in
The
here.
dance floor would be
Right here?
more or less where you are.
Okay.
Maybe not quite that far. It'd be a little bit closer.
Okay.
And then the big mirrors would
mirrors used to be here.
right there.
And one can't help but notice the number of small items, and in this case, big ones,
This used to be the sign.
whispers of the people who once made this place come alive.
The number of people that it served, not only black folks, it was interracial, and I think it should be recognized. For no other reason for that, it was, I won't say the starting of integration, but it was part of.
The main thing is not to forget the history of that building. If it's not on a National Historic Site, it should certainly be recognized by the city of Bloomington as a city historic site, and that has not happened. They left a footprint here. Let's not forget what they did.
Mary Rachel Redman, Inside Indiana Business.